afternoon. This is my daughter, Maya.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. And we are live streaming from the Visit Kingston feed to hang out with you guys for the next half hour to do some fun stuff together in my little studio. Hey, Sue. Hey, Kayla. Hi, guys. Oh, yay. So many familiar faces. I'm a little bit less nervous. I've never done this before. Thank you, everybody, so much for coming. Thank you, Visit Kingston, for letting us come on and have some fun and do some fun illustrating with you all for the next little bit. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Christine Jameson, and I'm an illustrator and artist here in Kingston. And we are live streaming from my little studio, and I'm going to give you guys a little tour, actually. I want to show you something cool. If you've got the kids with you, which I hope you do because this is going to be very kid-friendly. If you've got younger kids that maybe can't do the demo that we're going to be doing together, we have some really fun printable coloring sheets for you guys that are free to download. And if you don't have them yet, and if you have access to a printer, then you can run and do that now while I do a quick little tour of my studio before we get started. I'm going to flip this around here and show them to you. Okay, how do we flip this around? Oh, maybe I can't flip it around. I'm not seeing it. Well, I'll show it like this.
Oh, I know. Right here.
Oh, you're so smart.
Flip.
Flip.
Okay, so the duck.
So Maya's already colored some of these, and they look fabulous.
There's the toucan.
I can, you can, we can, who
toucan.
can?
Hang in there, sloth.
Oh, Megan, hello.
Aim high, dream big, giraffe.
Yeah, so you guys can grab those from my website. Do you want to hold that up there, honey?
What?
So you can grab those free printables from my website, christinejameson.com. Just go there and they're on the home page, and you can print them out if you'd like to color along with us. Hey, Annalisa. Hey, Allison. And there's my Instagram handle for all of you guys who would like to follow me on Instagram. It's just found_and_lost_art. So let's get into it here. Hello.
Hello.
How is everybody? How are you guys doing? We're in week 2, I guess, of being home together. So how are we all doing? Hey, Sherry. How are the kids doing, first of all? I want to know how you kids are doing. Are you staying busy? Are you doing anything cool and creative at home? We want to know what you guys are up to at home. Hello.
Hello.
I've been trying to keep Maya busy. We started out with sort of a more structured schedule. It didn't work so much, but she's been staying busy.
Yeah.
We'll share some of the projects she's been doing as we go along here. Maybe I'll switch the camera and give you guys a quick little studio tour before we jump into some demos here. I don't know if you're like me, but I love taking peeks into people's creative spaces. I love to see where people are inspired and where they work. So this is my cozy little studio. Maya and I hang out here often together. She's very creative, and she'll often sit right here in my cozy little corner. My little reading nook, I guess. And this is where Maya hangs with me when I'm in here illustrating or doing artwork. She keeps her little illustration tools down here. She's got a cute little rabbit on the go there. Hi, Melissa. And I'm the kind of creative person that I'm just sort of all over the place. So I like to do little mixed media pieces sometimes. So here's a few of my little mixed media encaustic pieces. I see that Maya has placed some of my miniatures. We've got a little game of hide and seek here with some of my little miniature characters. I see a little rooster or chicken there. There's one of my cats in space prints. I do a little bit of pottery, not a lot, but I like to make little sculpted character guys. Here's a piece by a local artist who I adore, Flo from Colorful Crow? I think it's Colorful Crow, yeah. So I've got lots of old children's books, lots of reference books, lots of design books. I'm a graphic designer by trade, and illustration is my passion. We've got some fun things here that we're going to show you a little bit later. Some creative project that Maya has been working on while we've been home together.
Some little clay guys.
Yeah. What else? We've got some of my minis on display here. A giant tree that's way too big for my studio, but I love it. More artwork up here. Here's a cool print by another local artist and illustrator, Holly Gilmore. I love her stuff. Was that a pic of Bob? It was, yes. That was my attempt at a little portrait of my husband, Bob. I'll show it to you guys. There's my shelves that are jam-packed full of all of my obsessions, from paints to sewing kits to fiber arts, and I don't even know. I need to go through that again. Now that I've got some time at home, I need to go through these giant drawers and just try to organize. Oh yeah, right here. Yes, that was a little watercolor portrait that I did of Bob. All right. Let's get back to it. I'm going to show you guys some of my illustrations.
I'll hold them up.
Let's get flipped around here. Bear with me for a minute as I put this back into place. Sorry, I accidentally shut off the phone. We're back. We're back. Okay. Let's see here. Is that a good spot to be? Here, wait. I'm just gonna adjust this a tiny bit here.
You can hold them up.
Okay. Hey, Helena. All right. Thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
So I'll quickly show you guys a few examples of my silly little illustrations, and then we're gonna jump in and we're gonna do some illustrations together. We're gonna do
Narwhal and a jellyfish.
And
A giraffe.
And a giraffe. They're both super fun and really easy to do. So bring the kids. If you don't have the kids yet, bring them on over, because this is going to be a fun thing to do together. So I typically do all of my illustrations on really big pieces of watercolor paper. This is cold pressed watercolor paper, and I typically work in watercolor and ink. So here's a few characters that, if you guys have been following along, you may recognize some of these. Got a little Christmas pig there. A lot of these characters, they show up in my yearly illustrated calendars. I've been getting into fabric design this past year, so here's a few elements that I've been doing. My little jelly. Some seasonal stuff. They're kind of all over the place, but I like to make use of my materials and try and cram as many illustrations onto a piece of paper as I can. These are from a little fabric design that I did with some birds and hearts that I love. I did a little space themed one, so there's some stars and planets. The little hearts, I put hearts on everything. Some little hearts. So what I'll do is I'll do them all here. I'll scan them in digitally, and then I'll close crop them. And now I have these sort of elements that I can use over and over again in different patterns, different designs.
Some cats.
Some cats for a little cat print that I did.
My favorite's the one in the rainbow hat.
The rainbow hat, that's a good one. Some dogs. Here's some really old pieces. I used to illustrate on really thick illustration board. So I did these ages and ages ago.
So cool.
They're now sticker sheets. Hello. Here's a llama. That was a favorite. He's an old guy. That's when I first started doing illustrated Christmas ornaments. Before I did the wood slice ornaments, I did little paper ornaments. So that's from a few years ago. And here's Jack, one of my first characters that I did. He's on my logo.
He's also on an old card saying, wait, what?
He is. Cats and hats. I'll show you one more. This is a really old one, but I love this print. It's a little fennec fox that I did, so there's the original. It's on illustration board. A little desert print.
And then
Here's some more
we'll
recent.
be doing...
Yes, so yeah, maybe we won't show that one. Well, I'll show it quickly. There's some cute baby sloths. We were going to maybe do baby sloths today, but they're a little trickier, so maybe we'll do that another day. Or maybe I'll make those into a coloring sheet. You guys should send me a message. Let me know what you want to see. You want some more coloring sheets? Maybe we'll do a sloth one. Maybe we'll do a narwhal one. So this is what we're going to do today. We're going to do a fun narwhal, and we're going to do a jelly. And then we're going to do the giraffe, which you've seen already. So let's get into it. Maya's going to be using pencil and eraser.
Like you guys.
And pencil crayon. So all you need for today is paper.
My hand, well,
Eraser.
an eraser.
Pencil.
And a pencil.
And something to color with. So Maya's just going to be using pencil crayons. Typically what I use when I do my illustrations, I just use this little kit right here. What is it called? It's Koi, Sakura Koi watercolor set. It's what I use for everything. I've used it for years and years and years. Pretty simple, very basic. Little portable palette here. Little refillable plastic paintbrush. I honestly use one paintbrush for every single thing that I do, just this one. And when it gets all weird and gross like it is right there, I just replace the nib on it, and that's what I paint with. There's my whole set right there. I like that it's simple. I like to keep things simple. But today, I'm just going to be using a Sharpie because it shows up really well on the screen. And
then every once in a while, I'll show you mine.
Yeah, Maya will show you hers with the color. Oh, did you take... Can you grab Narwhal from down there?
Narwhal.
Awesome. Okay, let's get started.
Hi, Dara.
Hey, Dara. All right. So the Narwhal is super easy, you guys. We're going to start with the body. And it's going to look something like that.
Or, as I'm drawing it, like that. I'm drawing a miniature version of it.
Awesome. And then we're going to draw his big, I didn't leave very much room here, but that's okay. His big, Maya likes to call it his unicorn horn, or maybe it's his tusk. I don't know. What is that called? What's the official name for that? I don't even know. I should have looked that up before I started.
And
So,
then the line.
we've got that.
And then mine in pencil.
And then I'm just going to add some lines.
Which I already did.
Because you're awesome. There. He's already starting to look a little bit like a narwhal. So now we're going to add a tail to this guy. I kind of like to just do my tails just like that.
I do my tail differently.
Let's see.
I do my tail like that.
Cute. I love it.
Because I find it easier to do it like that.
And then we're going to do some flippers.
Fins?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Just like that.
We need to study marine life.
I know, right? There we go.
And then...
Oh, always makes me think of Elf too. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy.
And then this guy.
If Evelyn is watching this, she'll laugh because we used to work together at Amaranth Stoneware. And that's what we always used to say when I would leave for the day. I'd be like, bye, buddy. Okay, so now we're going to add some cute factor. This is how you make your character super cute. We're going to add a big eye, but we're not going to color the whole thing in. So we've got a big circle here, and we're going to color almost all of it in, but we're going to leave a little section. It's sort of like a reflection for the eyeball. Okay, so there's your eye.
Aye.
I love it. And then I'm going to add a big happy smile. And a little eyebrow.
Makes him look more happier.
So there's your basic shape, you guys. And I'm not going to color this because I just wanted to show you the shape, but you can start coloring yours, honey.
Yeah, I'm probably going to color mine while we're talking.
Add a little... I'd like to add a few dots to him.
To add some texture?
Yeah, just to add some little details here. We'll add some to his tail, like that.
My narwhal's going to be blue.
All right.
Even though I know that they're gray.
Cool. So why don't we do a little jelly, a little jellyfish to go with our narwhal. What do you think, guys? Yeah?
Jelly.
Let's do a jelly. I'm going to put him right here beside my narwhal. Jellyfish are also super easy to draw. We're going to start with the top. Something like that. can be very simple. Just like an upside down C.
Oh, I forgot. I was too into coloring.
That's okay. I'll wait for you.
There we go. My top. Just going to make it a little
Good.
bit more. My top.
Good, good, good.
See, I've already started my coloring.
And now we're going to add some squiggly lines.
Oh, yes.
Just like that. You can make them different lengths. You can make them crazy. You can do lots, or you can do a little.
Mine's a little wide, but that's okay. I'm going to make his squiggly lines a little bit longer.
We're going to add a couple of big eyes. Oops, I'm not even in the camera there. Some eyes. Big happy smile.
Oh, and we need to connect the tentacles.
You're right, we do. Super cute. Let me see yours. I love it. I love it. And you know what? You guys, I want to see what you're working on. So make sure you take a picture and tag me in it. Tag Found and Lost Art in it so we can see all of your cool drawings and everything you're doing right now. And if you're working on the coloring sheets, I want to see that too.
I'm going to do a little top hat on him. Just to make
A
him
top hat?
little
That's an
jazzy.
awesome idea. Oh, you have
A
to show
little
that.
top hat.
Love it. All right. So before we get on to the next one, before we do our giraffe, Maya, I want to know what have you been doing to keep yourself busy? Let's start with like your apps. I know all you kids have access to your iPads, I'm sure. Maybe moms and dads are trying to come up with, some good activities that kids can do online. So what would you recommend, Maya? What have you been doing?
I've been using Prodigy.
Prodigy. So what is Prodigy?
Prodigy is like a little game where you're a wizard and you battle monsters, and when you cast a spell, the spells are math questions.
So it's math.
Yes.
So it's good. So it's educational. This is good.
I also been using YouTube Kids for my iPad free time, or Disney Plus.
Cool. So someone said, can you slow down? Yes, we can. I'm sorry. We're going a little bit fast. We will go slower with the giraffe. Thank you. Yeah, so those are two good apps. Another thing that I thought was cool is Maya is part of a Girl Guides group locally, and of course they're not meeting in person. So the other night they set up a Zoom meeting online, and all of the girls, 20 probably?
Around 20.
Around 20 girls, they all got online together and they had their Girl Guide meeting online, which was so sweet. They did their little promise. What is it when you...
I promised you.
Yeah, it was so cute because they were all with their iPads and they were all doing their little pledge together, and it was just nice for the girls to connect. And I hope you kids are still able to connect with some of your friends online. Maybe you have access to Messenger Kids. Maya's been using Messenger Kids a lot.
And like just FaceTiming and texting, and there's a bunch of cool effects that you can do.
Yeah. So definitely still trying to stay connected. Yeah. Okay, who's ready to do a giraffe? I'm ready to do a giraffe. Do you want to get the giraffe coloring sheet there?
Giraffe. The giraffe coloring sheet is at the bottom of the pile.
Okay.
Gotta get it. That's the slot. And here's the giraffe.
Okay. So we're going to do a version of this guy. It's not going to be exactly like him. So we're going to start near the top of our page.
I'm doing it on the same page, but that's okay.
We're going to do kind of like a big skinny U. That's going to be his head or her head. Nice. And then we're going to draw its long neck.
I'm going to make mine sticking out of the page.
Wow, that's super long. That's going to be a tall giraffe.
Mine's going to be sticking out of the page.
That's okay. It looks good when it comes off from the side of the page like that.
Yeah.
Next, we're going to go back up to the head area, and we're going to draw some big goofy ears on him. But don't connect it at the top. I'll show you in a second here. Got some big ears.
My big ears. Mine are kind of big.
That's cute. No, that's super cute. I like that. And then we're going to do the big sort of like fuzzy giraffe horn things at the top of their head.
We're really bad at animals.
We're really bad at that. So we're going to do some horns at the top, and they're kind of like fuzzy. They're kind of like scruffy at the top. I'll show you. Like that.
Oh, I need my...
It's looking like a giraffe. Okay.
And then we connect the top?
Yep, then you connect the top with these two horns at the top like that.
My horns.
And then we're going to draw two big circles on the sides of the head for the eyeballs.
And then do the same thing.
Same thing as the narwhal. We're going to color almost all of the eyeball in, but we're going to leave a little white space near the top on both sides for sort of like a reflection. A reflection in the eye.
Aw, mine's looking up.
Aw, it's cute. So your eyes will look something like that, kind of.
Aw,
sort of.
cute.
And then I like to add some eyelids and eyelashes, so that's pretty easy.
I'm not going to do some eyelids because every time I do an eyelid, they turn out really bad.
My eyelids are goofy, but that's okay. And then we're just going to do some big eyelashes coming off the sides.
Like that.
Yours is so cute.
I can't see, so...
That's okay. It's showing up. Ooh.
Oh.
I think mine is a girl. And then
Mine's a girl, too.
I'm going to add some nostrils. And a big goofy smile. Big goofy smile. And then we're going to put his scruffy mane all the way down his neck. Just like that.
Here's my face. And now for the scruffy mane.
Scruffy mane. And of course he needs his spots.
So just draw a bunch of random dots.
Big random spots. Make them different sizes, different shapes. Do that all the way down his neck. I can't wait to see your giraffes. I really want to see what they all look like. I love drawing giraffes.
There's my spots.
So good. And then you know what? You can put a few spots up here on his head too. That looks pretty cute. Just like that. And maybe I'll just add that to his ears.
And I'm going to add a little bit.
Giraffe.
I'm going to add the inside of his ear by just adding a little.
Cool. I love it. So I wanted to share with you guys a few of the things that Maya's been doing to keep herself busy. She was given this idea from her Girl Guide unit, actually. You want to show them some of the rocks you've been painting? I've seen a few of these out and about, and if you guys have access to any rocks, I think this is a great idea. She's been painting rocks and putting little motivational sayings, like positive words basically on them. So.
Yeah, so this one says hope. It's kind of backwards. This
Grandma's favorite animal, it's true.
And this one says smile all day.
Love it.
This one says be grateful.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one says throw kindness around like confetti.
I love that one. Throw kindness around like confetti. That's such a nice message.
Now I
Very
just
cool.
Put them all back.
Some other ideas that I've seen online. Some people are putting a big piece of Bristol board in their front window, and they're doing an I Spy game for people that walk by. So you can hide things in your front yard, or maybe Maya and I thought it might be cool if you cut out some different illustrations and put them like on the trees or in your garden or something like that, and then make a list on the piece of Bristol board and post it in your window, and then people walking by can look at the list and say, oh, I I need to look for an illustration of a giraffe, and they look for different elements in your yard. Kind of like a fun interactive thing. I've also seen people post things like neighborhood bingo, and you can go for a walk around the block and see if you can spot different things, which I think that's a pretty cool idea too.
We've also been keeping busy by making pottery. So just with some clay, I made this, and we've made some other ones, like this robot, which my dad made.
And he says he's not creative.
Yeah. So that's been.
So yeah, I hope you guys are staying busy. I hope you've got some fun projects to do at home, you guys. I hope you're able to talk to your friends on the phone. I know it's hard to have to stay in your house, but if all else fails, you can put your phone down and you can turn the music on and you can have a dance party.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing.
We do that often. We have dance parties often. Super fun. So what else did I want to talk about here?
I'm going to finish up my jelly.
I think you should. Oh, yeah. So, what advice would I give to somebody who wants to be an illustrator? I would say if you love drawing, then you just need to draw what you love. I have been a graphic designer for my whole career. I've always wanted to do illustration, but I've only gotten into it the past few years more and more because I never had the confidence, because I didn't go to school for illustration. I went to school for graphic design. And I just decided, you know what, I really, really love this. And even though I didn't go to school for it, it makes me happy when I do it. And so I've been doing more and more and more of it. And that's just how you get to do what you want to do. You just have to do it and not be afraid. If you love it, chances are somebody else loves it. So don't be afraid to share your work. Don't be afraid to do what you love. I just wish I had started illustrating a long time ago because it makes me happy.
Here's my finished jelly and narwhal. I've colored them in.
I wanted to give a shout out to some local artists that I think are doing great things right now. I think it's so awesome that a lot of artists are switching up their game. They're offering more online content, which is fabulous. Offering take-home kits for arts and crafts. I know that Michelle Reed, who is a local artist, a local oil painter who I'm a huge fan of, she recently did a collaboration with Taiwan on Creativity Bar. I have yet to check this place out, but it sounds amazing. You can drink and you can craft. How amazing does that sound? So she did a collab with them, and she did a take-home painting kit that you could paint one of her forest scenes. I think it sold out like within probably a matter of hours, but I think that's amazing. I know Daniel Folk Arts of Traveling Artisan is an also amazing artist who works at the Tet Center. She's offering needle punch kits that you can take home. I believe she's going to be doing online painting demos as well. Who else? Vanessa Martin, a local painter, is also going to be doing some online painting demos. I'll definitely be joining in to see that. I love her paintings. Rhonda Evans from Glockamora Farms. She's been doing some fun videos. She's been working on craft kits for people that I believe she's delivering. I don't know the details, but check that out. Check out Glockamora Farms and what she's doing. Those are just a few artists that I've seen that have been coming on that are really engaging with Kingston, engaging with the community. I think that's amazing. I think it's really awesome. Good job, Maya. I'm always afraid not to be good enough. I hear you. I'm the same way. But I mean, if you enjoy doing it, then you should do it. I mean, my illustrations are goofy, but they make me happy, so I keep doing them. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's almost 2 o'clock. I was so nervous to do this, you guys, but that half hour just flew by.
Yeah.
Great job, you guys. This has been fun. Aw, thanks, Melissa. So, I don't know. I feel like we should do this again.
We should.
Follow along, you guys, on my Instagram channel, Found in Lost Art. And maybe Maya and I will do some more live videos. We'll do some more illustrations. Maybe we'll just hang out and color together. Because this is really cool. This is really fun to hang out with you guys. Thank you. Can't wait to color now. Aw, thanks, Pam. Can't wait to show you. Yes, Megan, please, everybody, show me what you've been working on. Show me what you've been coloring, because we're excited to see what you've been doing. And yeah, we're thinking about you all. So even though we're not together right now, it feels like we are, and it's been super nice to connect with you all. So thank you. Thank you, Visit Kingston, for letting us come on, right, honey?
Yeah.
This is great. Kingston is an awesome community. There's so many amazing creatives and makers that are in this community, and we're all going to get through this together. So sending love to everybody here.
With the hearts that I've drawn.
Aww.
I drew some hearts. And I finished my giraffe.
So good, honey.
Thank you.
I love it.
I'm sure everybody else's looks very good too.
I know. I'm sure they do. All right, guys. I guess we're going to sign off for now. So thanks again. So good to be here with you guys. And we'll see you all soon.